about ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Monday night. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's Stroud. Diggs on the reception. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down. To throw is Stroud. That one taken in. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 35 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Texans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, Stroud. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Stroud. The open receiver is Dotson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Throwing is Stroud. This one is caught by Dotson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Schultz is the motion man. Throwing on second down. Stroud. That one incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Houston.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Taylor a first down and more. And he will finally be taken down. But not until he gets to the Colts' 23-yard line. A big run from Taylor. 32 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Another big-time run right here, Mike, and it's pretty clear for everyone to see what the plan is for this drive. It's to turn around and continue to feed the back, because right now, the defense has no answers to stop him.
Here's Richardson, going to keep this himself, and he will get into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indy. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Gain to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Stephon Diggs and the rest of the Houston offense set to take over again. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Stroud to throw here on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Stroud to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Once again, it's Warren. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll send a tight end in motion right. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Schultz is the motion man. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Stroud. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 32-yard line.
Schultz is the motion man. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first.
He is in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Texans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Catch made. That's Woods. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Richardson operating from the pistol. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. He'll try to run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs. But he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
The Texans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. 1st and 10. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to tuck it and go. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those.
To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Richardson going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Richardson. And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 2nd down, Richardson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Texans offense, and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, and we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting Saints who were able to walk away with the road victory. A.T. Perry, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we take the long trip across the country, about as far as you can go. Check on the Seahawks in Seattle. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Michael Wilson, well over 100 yards receiving, and a touchdown catch as well. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He had it going right away. 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter, 2 more in the second. 4 touchdown passes all told. And he's likely not done yet.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and that will lead to a second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Back to throw, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, Stroud. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense, running back Jonathan Taylor, set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Richardson to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Going up top. And that one is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Texans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Oh, wide open. It's Pittman. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
Stroud going to set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A carry here for Warren. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. This one complete right side. And he will score again. Touchdown, Houston. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are able to extend the lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. That one underthrown and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
They'll motion a tight end right. On second down, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Schultz is the motion man. A second down throw for Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Inside the 10, it is caught. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Now, Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, second and goal. On play action, Stroud. Over the top, he's got it. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So combination of really good defense at times and at times really bad offense.
On second down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down for Houston.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
On the ground, this is Warren. And not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Now Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They run with Warren. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. at the Colts' 36-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's a handoff to Warren. Open space inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Houston. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans stretch things out even further. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On play action, Richardson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
The Texans offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run there in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A run up the middle with Warren. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. So it's a win here for the Texans. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.